still at Makerere University for this great day. And besides me, I have this gentleman. He's from Self Spaces, Uganda. He has been part of our panel. He's going to introduce himself to the audience, and then after we shall proceed.
Hello.
Your name?
My name is Muhumuza Brian. I'm an addictions counselor and a mental health advocate. Yes.
So what inspired you? What inspired you to advocate for mental health, to be a counselor? Because actually not many young people like you do that.
Well, first and foremost, I've struggled with mental health issues as well, personally, and being able to overcome that. It's actually, and this might not sound real, but it's actually simple. Like, there is a treatment model that works. So therefore, it's not like you've been bewitched or you are incapacitated, or no, it's a disease. And for me, I think that was quite encouraging. And I then realized that not so many people knew that mental health can be treated like a disease. Therefore, it means there's a treatment model, there's an approach, there's and all that stuff. So that's what motivated me, having gotten better and then seeing that it is actually treatable.
Actually, for very many young people, it is hard to realize that you're mentally ill or you're addicted to something. So as a young man, how did you realize that actually at this point, I think I'm mentally ill and I need help?
Well, for my case, I think I can't say I was lucky, but with substance use disorders, you can see that now this is a problem. One of the biggest indicators that it's a problem is even when you don't want to, you find yourself doing it. I don't want to drink today. I have engagements tomorrow morning, but I cannot bring myself to not drink. For me, that was because I always thought it was a party. I always thought I was having a good time. And then one day you wake up, you're like, okay, maybe I need to not do it today. And then you realize you can't, you go to bed, you're turning, you're tossing, you're sweating, you're shaking. And then you realize that if you don't have the thing, you're not okay. So then I was able to recognize that. But I think most importantly is that, so it has two sides, right? There is understanding you have a problem. Many people know they have a problem. But the other side is knowing that you can't solve the problem. Because many people have the problem and then they will say, but I will solve it. I will manage it. Another thing that I was lucky was that the two options I went to church and they couldn't help me. I went to traditional healers and they couldn't help me. And then that kind of brought to my attention that the problem I had, the resources around me couldn't solve it, so I needed to look for other resources, and that's how I ended up in seeing mental health practitioners. Yeah.
Actually, thank you so much for realizing that you need a help, because that's actually, do you know that young people fear to be judged, and that is why they don't look for help. Yes. They'll be like, you understand? So I think that is what is disturbing most young people nowadays. But thank you so much for coming out and for letting young people know that seeking help is okay, and it is always okay not to be okay.
Yes, I think we need to talk more about recovery. We need to talk more about addiction. It's not voluntary behavior. It's okay for you to have a drink and smoke shisha and all of that stuff, but it's not okay for you to continue taking the thing that is costing you almost your life. But also it's a spectrum that every addict that I know, I work in a treatment center, every addict that I know started off by just experimenting. So actually, once you experiment, you start the ball rolling. The people I used to drink with, there are some people who don't drink anymore and they are fine. So not every person that drinks ends up being addicted. But when you find yourself being addicted, it is important that you reach out for help. Because the quicker you reach out, you're more able to stop it. I got sober quite early because I've been sober for 10 years, but I got sober early. Now I'm in treatment, now I'm in recovery, and I see people coming into treatment at 35. They've lost their marriages, they've not gotten an education. The consequences are more if you don't come in at an early age. And also, yeah, and I don't want to sound political, but yeah, we know very many people who were once like us but have now switched. Like you can do those things, but also, you know, like you're taking these drugs, but if it's not working, you can switch. Hey, exactly, you know. So we need to understand that it's normal. It's normal to have addiction. It's also very, very normal to reach out for help. You're the smart one. If you reach out for help, you're the smart one. Yeah.
Thank you so much.